Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. I know I made one video in the new year, but I still feel like saying Happy New Year. But today I'm going to be doing a reading vlog. I have been loving watching reading vlogs, and so I thought, why not make my own? I'm in the last days of pregnancy and I just need to get my mind off the possibility of going to labor. So what better way to do that than to read? So currently I am reading The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. If you don't know, this is part of the Throne of Glass series. People argue where to read this, but I have heard the best reading order is to read Assassin's Blade first, so you have some context to the main character, main FMC, Celaena, I believe is how you say her name, and she's an assassin. And this is like a bunch of novellas about her journey, I believe. So I am currently reading the first one. I don't know if there's like a name to it. Yeah, The Assassin and the Pirate Lord. It's like 70 something pages, so maybe I'll get through that one at least today, and then tonight maybe I'll get through another one, or tomorrow, or whatever. We'll see. But I'm excited to enter this universe. I just am a little bit hesitant and a little bit dreading it because I know it is such a big series, but I also know it is such a loved series and people who read it love it and adore it and say it changes their life. So I'm gonna trust that, and I'm gonna at least give this book a chance and see if I want to continue the series after. For now, we're gonna try to get this done before she's here. So let's see how much we can get done today. I'm gonna go grab a coffee because I do not have milk and I'm waiting on my grocery order to be ready. But I'm gonna go grab a coffee, I think at Chick-fil-A. I have a little gift card. So let's go do that. I'm gonna grab it and then I'm gonna show you guys me reading this afternoon, and we'll see how much I get done today. Good morning everybody. It is the next day now and I am about to make some coffee, and I thought I'd show you guys how I'm doing it with my new machine. I got a new machine for Christmas from my husband and it's very intense, and I really struggled to make my espresso shot perfect because there's just so many details to it. Also the sliding's horrible. Okay, that's a little better, right? Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how I've been doing it as someone who's completely new to it and doesn't really know entirely how to do it yet. First and foremost, get your little cup, get a scale, and we're going to weigh our beans to make sure that we're putting in enough beans to be ground. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to run a little bit of hot water through it so that it heats up. I love a brown sugar latte, so that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna put a little bit of maple. So I have this maple syrup. Put a little bit of maple. Oh, that was kind of a lot, but it's okay. And I do cinnamon. Also missing a tool to make it even, so I can never make it the best shot of espresso until I have that. Yeah, see how it's not pouring evenly? It's super quick, but one side is like pouring, the other's not. About 2%, just so it's a little lighter. we're gonna add just like a splash of cream. I love a lot of ice, so this is our drink. Let's try it and I'll be very honest about it. Pretty good today. I have a reading update for you guys. So last night, as you could see, I honestly read like 2 pages in the afternoon when I wanted to read a ton. And I then got a text from my mom that she wants me to come over and hang out. So I was like, oh, okay. So I hung out and I thought maybe I'd read a little, but then my sister called and like, I just did not get to read until evening. When I took a bath, I decided I'm going to finish the first novella in this book. And that is what I did. So I'm currently on the second novella, which is called The Assassin and the Healer, which is on page 79. But today I'm determined to get a bigger chunk done. I have like all morning. I don't really have anything to do. It's currently 8:46. I'm already ready for the day. My friend's gonna come at like 1 o'clock, but that gives me a few good hours to read, so I do not have an excuse. The first novella was good. I really did enjoy it. I'm very much like noticing I love fantasy, like not even the romantic aspects. So this first novella was not romantic, I would say. I did enjoy it. I did enjoy the action and how much like detail and stuff like that was in it. So definitely getting a little more into it, but also it's gonna be hard because I feel like each novella it just restarts and you have to kind of like get back into it again. So I'm just gonna try to power through this book and see if I start to enjoy it, hopefully. If not, just power through it and get it checked off my TBR because I really need to. So let's see how much reading we can do. I'm gonna put my headphones on and just enjoy the morning. Alrighty guys, I just finished the second novella. I'm proud of myself because now I'm on page 118, starting The Assassin and the Desert. That novella was very good. I actually really liked it. It was more wholesome novella. Like the other one was more like a mission and against bad guys and stuff. And then this one was like on Celaena's journey to her next mission. She met this girl and helped her out. That's all I'll say. Because I don't want to like give it away. I know so many people have probably already read this, but I also don't want to give it away. But I really am enjoying this. I actually am starting to really like the main female character. She's so like cool because she's an assassin and so young and so pretty and mysterious and all the things. So it's just really interesting to follow her and just learn more about her and her love for people, because even though she's an assassin, she's like doing it for like, she fights for what is just and like can't turn a blind eye to things that are hurting people and stuff like that. So I don't know, it's really good. Now I am on The Assassin in the Desert. Like I said, this novella is, let's see how long this one is. The next novella is 110 pages. So I think I'm gonna start it. I don't know how much I'll get through. It's currently 11:12 and my friend is coming at 1, and usually she's kind of late every time she comes over. So I probably can honestly get through it if I really enjoy it, but if I'm taking breaks, then I probably won't. But I think I'm just going to like put up my dishes a little bit and then start reading the third novella. Okay guys, so sorry about this lighting, but I am currently on page 154, chapter 4 of the third novella. So I have like 70 pages left of this novella. This one's really good actually because it's like finally her getting into like a bigger mission kind of and training and stuff. to be like a better assassin. And yeah, so I'm really enjoying it, but I'm also falling asleep. So I think I'm going to take a 30-minute nap. And we'll see if I pick this back up tonight or if that's all the reading I do today. I think I will pick it up tonight, so I'll probably check in with you guys after I hang out with my friend. We'll see how far we get later, but I have officially read like 70 pages today, so I think that's pretty good. Hey everyone, I'm back in my little spot here on the ground, and it's been a couple days, but I have some book updates for you guys with the Assassin's Blade. I read a lot this weekend and I didn't film that much, and I'm sorry. I just was very present with my husband and just forgot to pick up the camera a few times, but we have a book update. So I'm now currently on page 264 and I'm in the 4th novella. So there's 5 novellas in this book, and I would say the 2nd novella was super good. It was a more quick one, and it's The Assassin and the Healer. And I don't know, I don't really have much to say about that novella. I feel like it was just a good read, kind of more of a wholesome one. Well, I don't know if wholesome's the right thing to say when it comes to the Assassin's Blade, but I liked it. And then The Assassin in the Desert, which is a longer novella, which is the 3rd one, I really liked, because I feel like we got to know Celaena more for the way she is, and just like apart from where she grew up and where she's like being controlled to the max. And so it was really interesting. I don't really want to give away like too many details, but it was definitely very interesting to read about just the training and more of a world building and stuff like that, because for a while there I was like, does this have like fake things in it? I don't even know how to say it, but like it's a fantasy, so obviously like it's a made-up world, but I was like, is there gonna be like dragons, something like that? And so in the 3rd novella we did encounter a couple more like magical things. There was talk of witches, there was talk of these horses that have like more strength and power than normal horses because they were created by witches. So I'm very interested in to see like what magic system is in the Throne of Glass world, because I don't know. Like I've never really heard people talk about in depth the book because I didn't want to get a spoiler. So I'm very interested to see like what about this book makes it fantasy. Is there a big magic system, or is it more just like the world is and the setting is made up and she's an assassin in this world? Now I am in The Assassin in the Underworld, where she's back home where her kingdom is, and she is going to be fighting for like a just cause. I don't want to like give anything away, but you kind of think that she's gonna like quit her role in this kingdom as the assassin, but then she gets reeled back in because of her love for like people and what is right. So we will see how the rest of this novella goes. Hopefully I can finish it this afternoon. My sister usually calls me at like 2 something and it's 12:42. So my goal is to read until my sister calls me, and then whenever she calls me I can start doing like the household chores I need to do, because I can multitask. So we'll see what I get done, but let's open up this book, shall we? Okay guys, so I read 2 chapters and then I had to prep dinner, but I'm on chapter 6 now, enjoying it. It's definitely getting more interesting because we're going more into the mission now. So I'm just gonna sit here with my cold coffee and my box of Nerds that I'm like almost done with, so don't judge me, but I'm gonna still sit here and read. I've been listening to the like ambiance music, but this in the background of reading, especially like a book like this, nothing can beat that, you know? officially finished The Assassin in the Underworld, and that novella was so good. Probably my favorite one, and there were some twists in it that I was absolutely not expecting, and there was more romance, so it's starting to get even better each novella. I feel like novella by novella it's getting better. So I'm on the last one. I already read the first little, there's like a page that says after, before chapter 1. I already read that. So I'm on page 339, and there's 435. So we have like 100, less than 100 pages left basically. So we're gonna see how much we can knock out today. Hopefully all of it. I think I can finish this today, especially like tonight. I'm gonna finish it. I'm determined to finish my first book of 2026. So I definitely really enjoyed the twist. Did not see it coming. If you noticed my facial expression a couple of times, I was like, what is happening? Okay, hi guys. It is the night of my induction, so it's the next day. And I did not film my last clip of me finishing The Assassin's Blade, but I finished it in time. I finished it last night, like when I was about to fall asleep. And I have a review for you guys. I gave this book overall a 3.5 just because it's novellas. Like, it's not something that I would say like is amazing or anything, but it was good. Like, I really did enjoy each story, and they got progressively better. The last novella took me by surprise. If you know, you know. Like, it was definitely shocking. I did not expect what happened to happen. Is that right? So I was definitely shocked by this story, and I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed each novella. It was a little hard to get through because, like, once you finish a novella, you're just like, I kind of wanted to start a different book, but then you're still in this book, but you're having to start over with the story and like get into it again. So I just don't think novellas are my favorite type of book, but I love it. I'm so excited to see like how all of these novellas and stuff come into play when, like, in the first book of Throne of Glass, the context that it gives. So I would definitely say this is like worth reading first. I haven't even read the series, so maybe I'll have a different opinion once I read the rest of Throne of Glass. But for now, I kind of see like why it's important to read this first, because it really gives you a backstory to Celaena and like where she's gonna be in the beginning of Throne of Glass, and like her mindset and why she's gonna be the way she is and like think the way she is because of what she's been through. I would highly recommend reading it first, and now I'm like into this series and feel like I can read it without dreading. I'm not gonna keep filming this vlog because tonight I go in to give birth, which is completely crazy. So I guess this was just an Assassin's Blade reading vlog. I hope you really enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna pick up The Favorites by Lynn Fargo next, or Magnolia Park's Into the Dark. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope for many more reading vlogs to come. Also just lifestyle vlogs, so if you enjoyed that and you want to see a sweet baby coming in the next video for sure, I'd love for you to be a part of the family and subscribe. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!